Hello everyone and welcome back to another math video. Today we're going to be talking about how do you divide fractions, so similar to these problems that you see up on the screen. Just a reminder, this is the normal version of the lesson. If you like the speedrun version, I will link that in the description below. All right, your Ricasso Recap starts now. In 30 seconds or less, here's what you need to know before you start this lesson. You should already be familiar with how to multiply fractions, including whole numbers and mixed numbers. All right, if you do not remember how to do this, I will link a refresher video in the description below. Please go watch that before you start this lesson. All right, new lesson starts now. Here we go. Dividing fractions. The phrase that you need to remember is keep, change, flip, KCF. All right, keep it. So keep it means keep the first fraction the same. Don't do anything. Change means to change the division symbol to a multiplication, and flip means flip the second fraction, so reverse it. And now you should already know how to multiply fractions, right? So now this just becomes 20 over 11, and this is your final answer. So when you see division of fractions, you keep, change, flip, and then you just multiply. All right, here's our cool clock for today, which means that it is time for you to practice what you just learned. Go ahead and pause the video and try these two problems on your own. And when you're ready, you can unpause the video and we'll check your answers. Okay, now that you've had time to work these problems, let's check your solutions. For the first problem, here is the work. You should have gotten 5 over 18. And for the second problem, here is the work. You should have gotten 12 over 28, which can be reduced. So if you know how to do that, then you could have reduced it by 4, and you would have gotten 3 over 7. Either answer is correct here. All right. What happens when we divide mixed numbers and whole numbers? Well, we need to change this into a fraction. So you should already know how to do that. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 1 is 25 over 3. Let's do keep change. Well, and remember this is 10 over 1. So now let's keep the first fraction. Let's change it to multiplication, and let's flip the second fraction. And now we just do our normal process. 25 over 30 can be reduced by 5 if you want. So that will give you 5 over 6, final answer. All right, time to practice. Go ahead and pause and try. And when you're ready, unpause, and we'll check your answers. Okay, now that you've had time to work these problems, let's check your solutions. For the first problem, here is the work. You should have gotten 22 over 6, or if you're reduced, 11 over 3. And for the second problem, here is the work. Final answer should have been 15 over 10, or if you simplified / reduced, you got 3 over 2. All right, that is it for today. I hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.